karimta kanadi hola sida ungduna.
First, the top news headlines. Chief Minister seeks advice from Centre for imposition of lockdown. "129th Raising Day of Manipur Police widely celebrated. Animal Union calls indefinite ban on Imphal Moray Road. And India's COVID-19 tally nears 75 lakh with 61,871 new cases. Good afternoon, I'm Loving RIMAI. Welcome to Times of Manipur Television News Today at 1 p.m. As a responsible citizen, it is our duty to minimize the spread of coronavirus as much as possible. Wash your hands frequently with soap for at least 20 seconds. Using an alcohol-based sanitizer also helps keep the virus at bay. Avoid touching your eyes, nose and mouth. Avoid stepping out unless absolutely necessary. Always wear a mask before stepping out and even in your own home in the presence of outsiders, as masks have been proven effective in containing the virus. Maintain a social distance of at least 2 meters in public places. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. Manipur Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren Singh today paid floral tribute to Rajarshi Bhagya Chandra on his 222nd death anniversary during a function at Sri Sri Govindaji Temple in Palace Compound, Imphal East. Chief Minister remembered Rajarshi Bhagya Chandra as a great ruler who succeeded in bringing a new dimension in Manipuri society. He also called on the people to pray for a peaceful and healthy society on his death anniversary. In a media query regarding the surge in COVID-19 cases in Manipur, Chief Minister said that the whole nation has been badly affected by the virus, admitting that it has become very hard to contain the pandemic for which there is no vaccine as of now. Biren said that the pandemic has greatly affected the economy. As such, many countries have adopted strict compliance of SOPs, the only effective measure to restrict the positivity rate, he added. Biren asserted that in Manipur, people seemingly are not bothering about the SOPs. Biren said the situation in the past few days is alarming in the state. He informed that the government has identified the areas and the pockets which have been severely hit by the virus. Total lockdown would be imposed in these areas to prevent further spread of the virus, he informed. Biren Singh also urged all local clubs to get involved in government efforts in the fight against the virus. He also said that the state government has sought advice from the centre regarding imposition of a statewide total lockdown for a couple of weeks. Social Welfare Minister O. Henry, Rajya Sabha MP Maharaja Lekshemba Sanajoba, and Kairao constituency MLA and Indrajit were also present at the occasion.
마기 수군과 레기드 부근의 민심과 세이산이 같은 수고 신과 마코가 되는 대부분의 힘든 스테이츠다 산티 하지도 봐 스테이츠다 레이나 미야마 피리바와바 오늘 먹세 오한 미로 요에나 오늘 동의민의 시에 SOPC saya pasti lagi sedang masuk itu. Saya sering dari tahu macam social distancing itu. Semua ini tahu kan, enam pair orang kami. Ada di dalam rumah saya. Macam tahu orang dia COVID sedikit prevent over ini. Atau koi live activity koi program ya. Atau invite. Atau Indian enforce orang apa? Police ke side ke angan berdekat live activity policing infector. Live activity nurses infector. Live activity doctor infection tu. Ada portion koi dah fully implement the correct inconvenient way bani adu na ne club se organize so biro khai obiyo ne na thank you.
Manipur Police celebrated its 129th Raising Day 2020 today. District Headquarters, Thobal and various police stations in the district also celebrated the day. 129th Manipur Police Raising Day was also celebrated at More Police Station today. Additional Superintendent of Police Operations M. Amit unfurled the Manipur Police flag at the event. Subdivisional Police Officer L. Megavarna, Officer in charge of More Police Station Dilip Kumar and Commander Officer in charge Puspendra were also present during the celebration. Jiribam District Police also celebrated 129th Raising Day of Manipur Police at District Headquarters, Jiribam. Jiribam District Police distributed sweets and gifts to the public to mark the occasion. Chandel District Animal Farmers Welfare Union has announced an indefinite band along Imphal-More Road, including IVR connecting Chandel District Headquarters beginning October 27. The band is to push for protection and conservation of Mithun Sandang. Our More correspondent reports that the union had earlier imposed an indefinite blockade along Imphal-More Road last month on the same demand but was called off due to the COVID-19 crisis. Chandel District Animal Farmers Welfare Union Finance Secretary Anthony Mongshang said that members of 110 units of civil society groups in Chandel and Tengnopal districts are all set to begin the proposed band. He also called upon all civil society organizations in the hills to extend support to the strike.
Hanna September ki date amada ban tawguni haina akoina tawrumbadu COVID-19 na maram oraga jaithokre aduma pu ngasi phawda government side ki response amata phangdabagi maram na October ki 27 asida akoina Chandel district amadi Tenupur district animak ki lambi da indefinite ban tawguni.
Let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Countdown by election 2020. Saitu, Lilong, Wangor, Wangjing Tenta, Singhat, 5 assembly constituencies. By election 2020 from 17 October onwards. Only on Times of Manipur, Dom TV.
Nang na medical ta masatpado Asia gina nang naktahang malaini. General Nursing and Midwifery GNM 3 years course. 12 in arts or science stream in confused to become a part of one of the most respectable professional career of all time. 12 and above duration 3 years 6 months. BSc in Medical Radiology and Imaging Technology DMRI.
Ultrasound, MRI, CT scan, X-ray.
BSc in Medical Laboratory Technology.
BSc in Operation Theatre Technology.
Amang sang luraba matung natraga saramdai thaklamdai da sapon sijinaduna khut sengna handokpigadabani khujin tena nana thambigadabani. Afaba ising pitakpigadabani chanaba potlamsing hazana kuptuna thambigadabani yumgi akoiba amasung amangsang luna nana thambi. Chahi manga phawogi manungda leiba angangsingbu ORS zinc tablet amadi machal suba chinjaksing phajana pijabiduna diarrhea dagi ngakthokminarasi.
COVID-19 pandemic ki kallaba safuna school, college, coaching center chingba sing thonglona khrabasu isa isa gi yumda ningthi jana tamba yaraba ahan bagi oina class 12 chemistry subject ki takpi tambi bagi lamda sang ne experience leiraba oza sonamani na puthopi be application ngasi mak Google Play Store da changbiduna download tobiyu sonamani e-classes.
Europe Engineering Management PIZ amadi General Course tamningba mahiroi singidamakta scholarship 100% fangbada natana stipend oina 4.2 lakh fangbagi kudongchaba leiraba mahai tamfam singni loina na India amadi foreign lebak singda MBBS MD course na chingba kaya masu tamnabagidamak amadi education loan gi kudongchaba su pizari hena akupamorol gidamak contact obiro Fort Witt Global Consulting Private Limited, North AOC K Grupart Infal. Contact number 6909374625.
Ma, kaidorage pairaga leiramisna.
Ho hospital da satlubane. Haksang si khara nungaitedana. OPT ga amata sangal hogde. Mina marol ama siliba. Nokpa sina karimta kanadi phola sida ungdun adom lady sidi magi phola se thugai khibada soiro
Adugi oire
mobile paraga kanabadi am lawre singange so sita khung da thamu ko
yamna tangai phadaba natradi yumdagi adum phone da doctor ga wari sanaraga tanaba yare ima
kamaina se nang suyengo ahambada Isanjibini OPD application se Google Play Store dagi download tawrani adagi registration sida namaga mobile number hapsilaga verify tawrani adagi anabagi maming matha hapani adagi doctor asangba amaga adum saksa unaraga wari sanaba yare yam phaina dudia se
Ima kari kai nungai taba leibage haibiyu
Ibungo doctor imagi kokse ngauri tawi saning thakning basu kaya phaude
Adom smartphone da e-sanjeevani OPD application download tawbiduna natraga computer tablet sijinaduna e-sanjeevani opd.in da changbiduna isagi yumda komna amadi lemna laying bayabagi khudong chabasi lawbiu
Khanganjaba Birla Emporiums Private Limited IRA Finance Private Limited ki customers amadi beneficiaries singi mafamda karigumba khara khanganjari madudi Malemgi oiba pandemic amadagi company na benefit piba lecture raba matungda October gi tang manga dagi pithokpa hauzaru raba matungda karigba company gi manunggi oiba khudong chadaba amadagi November 9 fauba benefit piba lecture gani makhatana November 9 dagi benefit asi amuk pithokpa hauzaragani benefit payout list to nongma walingaida office ki notice board tagi khangbiba yaragani masida customer singna warobiba tawbidana company na lecture riba warep asida mayamna support tawbinaba amadi khudong chadaba asigidamak customer singna warobidanaba nolukna haijari khanganjariba general manager Birla Emporium Private Limited IRA Finance
Thoibi thaza chengna orslao ai khawlo thogi
Marks di
kaigi marks no
bu kaino hojik oiriba COVID-19 gi laichet asida marks yauduna thokpa habese khudong thiningai natra
thaza ai sukhange ai anaba minati marks laibada changadaba sel duna ko mathap ahau badum cha thokke
nangi sidi lairik heiraga laisu khangdaba habaduni marks upana chinna tondagi tholakpa lok tinna chingba sing phajinga dori bane nushite yaramba amora kai singdo marks upadi hakchangna changakpadagi ngakthok toine
adudi thaza ai marks amta upugige
COVID-19 laichetagi thingnanaba chathokka matamda marks upiyu season nabiru raba disposable mask sing mafam chaba yenglaga mai thadokpiyu natragana phumjinbiyu fi na sem sajaba mask sing oiragana nimit khudingi suk samthokpiraba matungda da seasonnabiyu
Isagi mamal yamnaba punsibu kansi amadi atopagi punsibu khudongthiba sidagi ngakthoksi
Welcome back after the break. With a spike of 61,871 new COVID-19 cases and 1,033 deaths in the last 24 hours, India's COVID-19 count reached 74,94,552 in the past 24 hours, according to the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. As per the ministry, the COVID-19 count includes 7,83,311 active cases and 65,97,210 cured, discharged or migrated cases. With 1,033 deaths in the last 24 hours, the total death count due to the disease has reached 1,14,031, a media report said. According to a new study, the antibody levels in the blood of COVID-19 patients drop rapidly during the weeks after their bodies have cleared the virus and symptoms have subsided. The research was published in the journal MBio, an open-access journal of the American Society for Microbiology. As Serum Institute of India and Bharat Biotech were expected to pursue late-stage clinical trials of intranasal COVID-19 vaccines in the coming months once they received regulatory approval, Health Minister Dr. Harsh Vardhan said. On the other hand, the global tally of coronavirus cases stands at 40,264,218, while 30,108,031 have recovered, 1,118,167 have died so far. The US, the worst hit country, has 8,387,798 cases. It is followed by India, which has 7,548,238 cases, Brazil with 5,235,344 and Russia with 1,399,334, the report inserted. 5 males aged 60, 76, 84, 67 and 70 years belonging to different districts, out of which 3 from Churachandpur district died of COVID-19 in the past 24 hours in Manipur, taking the death toll to 116. A press release from COVID-19 Command Control Room informed that 309 individuals from the general population and 13 personnel of Central Armed Police Force were tested positive for COVID-19 at various COVID testing centers across the state during the last 24 hours. With this, the total COVID-19 tally now reached 15,463. Meanwhile, the release also added another 298 individuals have been reported recovered or discharged after they tested negative of the virus. The number of active cases in Manipur now stands at 3,606 and 11,741 persons have recovered so far. The recovery rate now stands at 75.92% in the state. Condition of Rangkung via Tangmenglong District Headquarters Shortcut Road has worsened due to the seasonal rainfall. The Hindustan Construction Company HCC has taken the initiative to repair the road with heavy machineries. Rangkung Village, Duiluan Village Youth and Village Authority are assisting HCC in the road repair work. The repaired work from Duiluan Village to Rangkung Village will cover a 20-kilometer long section of National Highway 37. Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal yesterday apprised the Prime Minister's Office, PMO and Union Home Ministry on phone about the prevailing situation at Assam-Mizoram border. As per a media report, Chief Minister Sonowal also telephoned his Mizoram counterpart Zoramthanga and talked to him about the incident that took place at the border. During the talk, Chief Minister Sonowal stressed on taking productive measures and joint efforts to address the border issues. He also advocated amicably settling the border dispute and to work with cooperation for maintaining peace and law and order at the interstate border. Chief Minister Sonowal said that under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Northeast is experiencing rapid progress today. However, to maintain the momentum, there is a need to maintain peace and boosting relations between the states. Meanwhile, Mizoram Chief Minister Zoramthanga assured Chief Minister Sonowal to maintain peace at the interstate border and working with cooperation, added the report. Let's take another short break. Stay tuned.
Hi guys, this is Binakan. Welcome to Aura Career Launcher, a coaching institute for standard 9 and 10.
That is, X is greater than 0, Y greater than 0, or televisions, fans, refrigerators. The negative terminal of the emitter is connected to one terminal.
So, what are you waiting for? Join now.
Now, enjoy 20% extra on Kangla Popcorn. Kangla Milky Balls and Kangla Rings.
Kangla.
Khudongchaba Lobiho, Radiant E-Ride Amadi State Bank of India ga punna kusamnaraga India government ki makhada Mudra Yojana scheme gi kuthangda thabak panghaudraba singda senda lambi ki achauba mateng oinaba Sadmiron fagat hanaba loinana loan gi khudongchaba pizari ahanba miyoi chamada akaknaba matam kharagi oina loan pizagani akupa marol gi damak Radiant E-Ride head office Sangai Pro Ningthem Call amasung branches contact number 8257850421
Sina fare tan badinate ko asengba aina pamba darkar oiba grocery item singda red delivery app seasonaraga order to biro loire chaningba restaurant gi food po ersu overpay to budilar dana pot khudingma discount pibuga loinana khudakte inakte yore isine red delivery for you.
Around by 2020 da phangbigadaba items sing groceries, electronic items, electric vehicle, organic vegetables, frozen items, baby care, household items, health and personal care, snacks and beverages, indigenous items, fresh fruits and much more.
Yeah. Fear. Akoy makeup thoju ke doroga. Isa gi darkar oiba pot macha am gisu dukan amadong chang amada sung phangda matam sumang hakchang su waba se yumda phamna apama pot lai rasi kai aram by 2020 download tawsalo aduga isagi puri khau sidana khairamban bazar da laiba dukan mayam se hapaga jalase pantharanu hojik mak download to
Siri Gaurachandraya Nama Youth Affairs and Sports Department Director Oina Thau Pubiramba Dr. Konsam Siam Sundar IAS na mahaki nungsizaraba imong manong sagay natay marup mapang khwai pumna magputhadok lamlaga hawkiba tang taramari English ni kon yumsa kaysa numita Brindavan Prapti oikhre lakliba tang taramapanda asi sanchoy lokhatcharaga tang kun tarukta chira usop den thoklei Upalakya sada Brahman Vaishnava Ahlaman amadi marup mapang khwai pumnamakna matam chana lengbiraktuna harinam shravan tawbiranaba patrana nimantra kachari seba phangjariba Konsam Kumar Singh mapa Konsam Ongbi Jandavi Devi mama Konsam Ongbi Dr. Ranjita Achom Sradamini Konsam Ongbi Gita Devi mataima Konsam Angelina Devi machanupi Konsam Sarafina Devi machanupi Roxy Rose Konsam machanupi Konsam Premananda Singh mayamba Konsam Arian Singh machanupa Robin Red Konsam machanupa Thoram Pareng ayuk pung nipan makhai bek katpa nungthil pung ahum sankritan loiba wangkhai yonglan leirak
Al Hayat, the best halal restaurant in Manipur. Miyam na pam na chanariba Al Hayat restaurant gi hauraba mathil khudingmak red delivery app ki kuthangda order tobiraktuna yamna laina ahenba charges yaudana isa gi yumda thilaknabagi khudong chaba pijari. App si download tawduna app si gi kuthangda ngasimak order tawbiyu. Chana thaknaba polam sing khakta natana imung amada nongmar changdraba yadraba grocery item kaya marum suna fanglaba app ni. Ngasimak download tawbiyu Red Delivery for you.
Karino ni mashi ngangshin umlerisiba ngawrjale masiba
Handakse saba thakpa changdaba makai mana ungi basibu kaidawra basanone Wa ima manam nambiram gese Nang kaidawrage ima da hayo
Kashtonde ima
Nati nangonda kanana kai tawrage ima da tamo
Kashtonde ima ima honja todo dum chakra
kaidobu hamri no ni masagi personal problem ro ni ang si ma law sa thau theng law ne
asumna leithoktuna chatpagi mahutta
shabu kaidobu shagi da ma khule chidi hayo pahda hayo
kanagumba amabu pukning wakhalgi anaba leire haina chingnabirabadi tuminna leishinbiganu soidana hangbiyu nangbu kaidaurage aingonda tammu ishada natraga aigi imung manung marup mapangsingda pukning wakhalgi nungaitaba leirabadi health center da natraga district mental health program gi center singda chattuna tanabiyu.
Welcome back. A White House official traveled to Damascus earlier this year for secret meetings with the Syrian government seeking the release of at least 2 US citizens thought to be held there, a Trump administration official said yesterday. As per the report, the official, who spoke on condition of anonymity, named the official as Kash Patel, a deputy assistant to President Donald Trump and the top White House counterterrorism official, saying he had flown to Damascus. The media report quoted, "It is emblematic of how President Trump has made it a major priority to bring Americans home who have been detained overseas," said the official, who was confirming a report in the Wall Street Journal. The White House and the State Department did not immediately respond to the request for comment. The newspaper, citing Trump administration officials and others familiar with the negotiations, described Patel's trip as the first time such a high-level US official had met in Syria with the isolated government of Syrian President Bashar al-Assad in more than a decade. The clinical trials of nasal coronavirus vaccine in India are expected to begin soon by Serum Institute of India and Bharat Biotech, the government said yesterday. The government also informed that the Serum Institute of India and Bharat Biotech will begin the trials of nasal coronavirus vaccine once they receive regulatory approval, a report said. At present, there is no nasal trial coronavirus vaccine under trial in India. For the trials of the nasal coronavirus vaccine candidate, Bharat Biotech, which is developing an indigenous COVID-19 vaccine in collaboration with the Indian Council of Medical Research (ICMR), has entered into an agreement with Washington University and St. Louis University, the report said. Now let's take a look at some of the local newspaper headlines.
The Shanghai Express, Lukhoi resigned in interest of Manipur, says Biren. COVID peak over, can be controlled early next year, says panel. Community spread limited to certain districts amidst harsh Vardhan. Death toll climbs to 116, total cases cross 15,000. The People's Chronicle, 322 fresh cases detected, death toll reaches 116. India's daily COVID cases dip further, toll rises. Student bodies seek effective policies to tame COVID-19. No fresh lockdowns at local level, says government panel. Imphal Free Press, NFSA rice distributed to villages and forest as road remains damaged for 5 months. Who will cast vote to irresponsible Congress party, says Chief Minister Biren. No private school teachers' staff should be terminated without valid reason. 5 more COVID-19 deaths push toll to 116.
And now the headlines once again. Chief Minister seeks advice from Centre for imposition of lockdown. "129th Raising Day of Manipur Police widely celebrated." Animal Union calls indefinite ban on Imphal Moray Road. And India's COVID-19 tally nears 75 lakh with 61,871 new cases. That is the end of the bulletin for the news today at 1 p.m. Thank you for watching.